All right. Hmm. Man, Bobby Joe's level 208. Maybe Mad Lad is not as far along as I thought he was. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty big number. That's why I've been anchoring people. Hey, Captain. All right. We got to here. Um, I really wish I could remember if I did the frenzied flame or not, and then canceled out of it. I believe I just had Melina kill herself. To burn herself to burn the Erd tree. I just finished watching Kamen Rider Agito with Ash, and who boy did we meet the best Agiloid. Oh yeah? I don't know why I keep resting at this, like this will alter where I need to go. So we've gotten to all these places again. I think Fia used to be there. What makes him the best edgelord? So we have the Halic tree here. I have the consecrated snowfield. I really did do most of this, didn't I? We did that. I could run around and do some things. Like I could do this real fast, but I don't think I need to. I did rest here, right? Forge of the Giants. I mean, I'd have to. New character. Transfer your patient to my hospital. Don's black scrubs. Doctor, you can't be planning to do two operations at the same time. You'll kill them. Wrong. I'm the only one skilled enough to do it. At least let me help. New character. No. You would only slow me down. Flexes arm. Ah, that's right. He's the best doctor in the world. But that arm comes from his dead brother to replace the one he lost in a blizzard. Because of that, he's had to become an underground dark surgeon. Finishes operation. Goes to shower. Broods as he flashes back to the blizzard. Okay, that does sound pretty fun. Alright. Forge of the Giants. Wish I could remember if I did the simp route with Melina or not. Because if I rest here, does she automatically? I don't think she automatically does the thing. I think she lets you back out. Let's talk to Melina real fast.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
I'm ready. I'd like you to wait.
Very well. Tell me when you are fully prepared.
You know what? Let us lock into having to do this. Since I've done Millicent's questline anyways, I'll be getting back this needle. I might have done this to save her in the first timeline. I might not have. I probably didn't. You should really respect someone's decision when they're doing something on this scale, but you know, you can be a bit rude. Dude kicked a man in the heart so hard it broke, and he's the only surgeon in Japan who can fix it. Oh, that's pretty good.
Go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open. And the three-finger...
Now, I should start with a content warning here. Unfortunately, they said divest you of all your possessions, which means in all Bobby Joe's glory. I think you might need to take weapons off too. No, never mind. You don't need to. Clothing is not optional. Unfortunately, not having clothing here is also not optional. You need to be naked for this. I always forget I made him hairy to replicate how shark skin is. Because when you look at it from a distance, at an angle, it doesn't look so bad. But when you look up close, you can tell what it is instead. So here are the three fingers. I might have done this on Bobby Joe and did the same thing I'm about to do. I don't remember. That's why I'm doing it again or for the first time. I think they want to give me a hug. Not. That sounds painful. And now we're on fire. I don't know if anyone actually says anything different if you've done this and become the... So, fun fact. It actually burns you. So see, you can see like the finger marks burned onto you. This is how we know that Vike had to deal with them, but he did it when he was wearing his armor. Which might be why they say to go naked. Also, you get fire eyes. Let's see if I can get a better glimpse at them. I don't think any amount of Visine can fix this. Oh, that looks painful. Oh, okay. That's a reaction face and a half. Okay. So, this is our finger maiden Hyetta. Let's see what happens when you do the thing for her.
The flame of chaos has nestled within you. Could you please rest your hand upon me? Burn me with the flame to make me your maiden. Could you please rest your hand upon burn me with the flame?
I mean, she's asking, so I guess why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, it burns. My eyes, they're melting.
God, Hyetta gets it rough doing her quest line.
Thank you.
Oh, her eyes are gone.
I have touched them. The words of the three fingers.
We did
As
melt
your
her eyes
maiden,
out.
allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births, and souls. But the greater will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame, until all is one again.
So the Frenzied Flame path, if you do it, is the path of we need to reset this shit. Burn it all down. All down.
Those who gave me grapes howled without words, saying they wished they were never born. Become their lord. Take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, and melt it all away. as the Lord of Chaos. No more fractures. No more birth.
This is why Melina is like, the world may be fucked up, but it's still happening. Also, we did all that for her, and she dies. Because she is on fire. You get the Frenzied Flame Seal and Frenzy Flame Stones. So I haven't done this then if I got this new. Okay. Let's do something fun then and read it. So, notice, it requires no stats. It causes slight madness buildup, and it boosts Frenzied Flame incantations. Formless Sacred Seal, bestowed by the Maiden of the Three Fingers, enhances incantations of the Frenzied Flame. This seal is the mark of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Scales incantations using strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith all together. And Melna asked us kindly not to do that, so
You have inherited the frenzied flame.
Uh-oh.
Pity. You are no longer fit.
Uh-oh.
Our journey together ends here. And remember, should you rise as the Lord of Chaos, I will kill you. As sure as night follows day.
You
Such is
had
my duty. For allowing
one
me
job.
the strength of runes. Goodbye, my companion. Goodbye, Torrent.
Aw, I forgot how mean that was. So, if we recall Shabriri, although I think I skipped through some of his dialogue, this whole thing is because we have flame inside us now, we don't need Melina to intercede with us to start burning the Urge Ring. But doing this path, she leaves your ass because she hates this idea. Hayata has been burned to ash completely. And yeah. So yeah, this is, yeah. Now, let me see. I legitimately don't know if anyone comments on you being Lord of Frenzied Flame. Besides, of course, Melina leaving us. Alas, we are now maidenless, yet again.
Well, you know what this means. The fingers shaken by this. When they are finished, about 1,000, no matter for my.
Okay. So I hadn't talked to her already, so she's just giving me the generic dialogue for after you get locked out after being Morgoth.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the
Look in
urge
my
to
eyes.
commit the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the rune of death too? The rune of death goes by 2 names. The other is destined death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the golden order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will.
But
But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will.
while the cat is away,
Life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy.
go off, King. How to burn
You
thorns.
must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame, but special for the flame to can lead you. You must only the
Okay, so she's telling us to burn to Melina,
now let the work.
which we found the way to not have to do that, so. So I guess no one else is gonna mention like, we walk up, we have these clear I mean, but you know, why would they see? Wow. That is sad. Ba, ba, ba. One second. No, I can do it too. Duh, duh, duh. Oh, you did it. All right, you beat me to it. Okay. Well, thank you, Captain. Oh, are you gonna actually? Wait a second. Can I? I don't want to do that. I don't want to. If you could let me just. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Come on. There we go. Had to rework something so I could actually see what I wanted to do there. Oh, you beat me to that. So let's go back to talking to people, see if any of them say anything like, you look like you've made a deal with chaos.
You've already heard. Indeed. So I had no, honestly. A determined plebeian is more. I suspect that a dose of so I'd expect to find the link. Well, but with I suppose. My information you a secret, right? You are a truth.
Oh, okay. So that's actually what he needs for that.
So
Open Palace?
that's where a fitting little squat for that deluded met him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable.
To some extent, the chat log do it Blenderpery.
Perhaps it's worth looking into.
Stuff like that happens.
The information you and it is you are a truth. There are four Mikola of his twin.
Okay, saying these. Okay.
Said so here if you should let all trade. We both as such.
Okay, so all of Gideon's stuff is the same, which I guess means no one will say anything different. Oh, I already talked to. God, can I even do Dung Eater? I would need to look up where the seatbed is. This is still here. I wonder if talking to Gideon means I can also advance into Feli's thing now, too. Probably not.
Greetings. Are you here for... I can hear it, the howl. You should keep...
No, that's still Dung Eater. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arms then.
Let's talk a while.
Are you having second thoughts? Might I have a word then? Your kind are meant to challenge them. To slay them. The demigods and their god. If you remain loyal to your calling, then no matter what you do, no matter what happens to me, I will never cease to smith your weapons until you have one to slay a god.
I don't think I've ever heard that dialogue. That's kind of neat. Him basically just telling us the thing we already know, which is when we start burning stuff, Hugh will lose himself, but he'll still smith.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know.
I heard from
So
Gideon.
you know already, do you? Right. It's true. For indulging my emotions. Father. I would have done anything for him. And yet I betrayed him.
You didn't betray him. He was a dick.
To think he'd order his men. Where is the justice he once told me that if he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated, was he simply lying?
Yes, he was lying to you because Gideon Ofnir is a jerk.
No. How could I say that? Father has always, and now.
give her the Stormhawk King.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it. I'm not like Broderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them.
Okay, but you can
Still,
summon them, right?
this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you.
Alright, you
In this
done?
ash, it reminds me of my...
Alright, I think after I do this, maybe I'll talk to her again. I do like how I should theoretically definitely be able to get through Mo today. But, immediately sidetracked for other things real fast. That's okay.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Okay, now can I... Ghostlock's still here though. I don't think I need to tell Kenneth Hyde about her, but maybe I do.
Now I can I?
Do you have anything interesting? Not really. Alright, and he's over here. Kenneth Hyde, Limgrave heir. Oh, man. Doesn't really bother me. But I will admit, there's something a little bit depressing about seeing a bot/spammer come in and they just have that, like, faux nice dialogue. It just kind of emphasizes the whole parasocial nature of so many things that go on here. Alright. I could kill these demi-humans, but I should be able to just leave them be. Unless they follow me. We'll see if they do. You should have stayed away. And one of the problems with being naked, as you may tell by the fact that those little tiny weapon attacks would stagger me, is you have no poise when you're naked.
I must begin my search for a true and...
Okay. Well, I do have a better roll as this now. Like, see how much distance I get? It's nice. Because we're on late load. Alright, well, no one's commented on it, so we can actually put clothing back on. I think it needs to be lighter armor than this. Yes, Raptor's black feathers. This does not look good, but we'll wear it for now. It gives me more poise. And I'm still on medium load, so. Oh, I could give myself a light load though if I wanted to. It's like Malekith stuff. It barely affects my poise too. Okay, let's go back to Malekith for now. Still on a medium load. How light do I need to be? Oh, I'm like right there. 51.3. Okay. We'll leave Malekith stuff on for now, because I might actually get enough endurance levels to make it a light load. Even though I'm actually, that's like did 10. Ah, whatever. Okay. That's not ready to go. We have that ready to burn. Do I want to burn that? Yeah, we'll do that. So, Melna asked us if we were ready. And I went to the Frenzied Flame instead. So what we can instead do, listen to the sounds of flame. I probably should have gone naked again for this for maximum impact. Oh well, it's okay. We just reach out to the fire. Ouch. This is fine. The Frenzied Flame does have some of the most striking visual imagery. Especially if you're more a fan of these warmer colored aesthetics. Oh, I didn't talk to Shabriri before I did this. Aw. Local shark discovers concept of burning. And now it's on fire. Oh, Shabriri's almost definitely going to be gone when I teleport back there again. That sucks. He probably would have said something first. So yeah, I need to mess with Crumbling Fire and Missoula, not only to finish Alexander's thing, although I don't know if it is worth finishing Alexander's thing. And yes, this place is still cool. Some things don't change. This crumbling island in the sky. I assume the ones in your eventual setting, Captain, will be more whole than this one. Did I? Mostly yes. That is fair. I didn't just run past the Grace, did I? I wish they marked old Graces on the map. I'm gonna assume not. I'm gonna be fine. I just get very paranoid about missing stuff. Alright. Gotta have a few dungeons with the fear falling forever. Yeah, that makes sense. It just wouldn't be right without it. Okay, let's put on this. outside is a tornado, as you do. No, this is the first one. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, let's go see if we can find Shabriri. I think, unfortunately, I kind of messed up and he's gone, but we'll see. Did I? Okay, we'll rest. Can I teleport now? Okay, good. The Zamor ruins. Zamor ruins? Zamor? I don't know. Damn. I think he has probably unique dialogue, but he's just gone now. Do you miss out on the Nagakiba if you do it this way? Well, that sucks. Ah, so we won't go for Malekith right away. But what I will do is we need to find wherever Placiduous Axe is. Oh, do I have a bunch of stone sword keys? Oh, I forgot about the Blasphemous Claw. That might be neat to try to use again. Where are stone sword keys usually? Not actually in key items, I don't think. Unless they are. Yes, they are. Oh, I have 22. Okay, I'll be perfectly fine then. So this is where the ancient dragon will show up. I don't know where you were aiming. But it did not hit me, so. That one, however, did. I am astonished how much poise these guys have. I would have thought for sure I would have knocked him over by now. Alright, well, that's a dragon slain. Not an actual, like, name dragon or anything. That awkward feel when you're technically an ancient dragon, but you're not actually special. Not enough to have a name or anything. Okay, I do not remember how to navigate Crumbling Fair Missoula at all. I'm just gonna assume running this way is fine. I found another grace, so how bad could it be? I legitimately assumed that combo was not going to be strong enough to kill me. I have gone a little cocky with being overpowered for this game. And that is a good reminder that you should not underestimate these games. The enemies will catch up at some point. Okay, we'll go this way. The other issue I'm gonna have is, can I go this way? This is survivable, right? Yeah, okay. Man, I do not have the innate sense of jump distance I should. Okay, don't mind me. That was spooky, but it worked out. Going down this way. This is like... I know Londo will always be what they're most known for. You were cocky? Bobby Joe would never. Hey, Katie. You missed the tiny naked arc Bobby Joe had. But that's probably for the best, really. As I've now taken Bobby Joe down the evil path until I undo it. If I'm able to do that. It was traumatic, okay. There's a door you have to go through to get hugged by the evil chaos fire fingers. And to do it, you need to be naked. I wonder if you can summon Shabriri for the Godskin duo fight. You can summon Bernal. There's Vicus and Bernal. You are rolling, but try sleep. Okay, try sleep. Ah, of course, clearly. Yeah, of course, clearly. The Godskin duo really suck as a boss fight. But we'll do it anyways. That has a thrust. Oh, he's gonna do the roll. No. And yes, I brought back the OG hat. It felt appropriate. Oh no. Good thing you have 1,000,000 HP. Hey, they also have like 1,000,000 HP. It averages out, okay? But they're now dead. Ash of War, Black Flame Tornado. Alright, good. Oh, the other thing is because I have the Evil Chaos Flame in me. Give me a second. Bobby Joe's, I already showed this off for Captain, but let me get with the camera. You can really see the oh, this is really good actually. Now you can even see that I have fire eyes. Which I feel if anything actually does work well in Bobby Joe's we call him Satan. In Bobby Joe's face. Okay. Now that we've done that, which I'm actually very happy with. Not that we weren't over-tuned for that fight, but there was still every possibility it was going to push my shiitake mushrooms in. Man, that's gotta be rough when you look up and then someone just falls down on you wielding 2 anchors. Like, I would also instantly die to that, as would most things, I think. It's like the idea of flying really high up and then transforming into something really heavy and just dropping down something in D&D. Or just dropping a giant rock that way, which I have done. Nah, I'd win. I mean, if you're hard-headed enough, maybe. Oh, man. So, I don't think we've ever mentioned anyone here doesn't really matter for, or mentioned other things. But I guess technically I'll put it out there that we're not actually doing Portobello this week for tech issues. But I was thinking about that because as that's a level 9 party, and I see no reason why Lilith wouldn't just take level 10 Druid on GG. We are getting near to the level where, as a Moon Druid, she can do the classic and fly up as a flying creature. Although she'd have to do polymorph to do it, which is the problem. Because it would take up 2 of her wild shapes to then become the Earth Elemental. Or if someone else fly her up, I guess. Did Mira ever get fly? I don't know if she did or not. I think she might have. Maybe she didn't, though. No, she has haste. We need to go down this way? Yeah, this way. We might not need to go down this way, actually. I also like... There's always next time. You also have, the classic. Which is that if you came in, like... And... Moon Druid has a better chance at doing this. Although I don't think any of them are big enough. But you can always just wild shape into something that flies, and then polymorph yourself up there. Or if you're at a suitably high level, wild shape yourself. But like, you know, could become like a sperm whale or a brontosaurus. And like, on one hand, it's not like a large-sized rock creature, but in terms of sheer mass, I think those two might be on a similar scale at least. Good old whale bomb. Yeah. Which, in fairness, I think already had happened once in a short-lived high-level game. I don't think we did a full whale bomb, though. I think it was just like a one height unit up. That's one of those things that you do more in like in a fight. It requires a couple turns at least of setup. Like theoretically, I mean, in fairness, uh, well, no, it takes at least 2 turns because it's also a bonus action to drop wild shape. But like in 2 turns, Gigi could bonus shape Giant Eagle, fly up again, bonus drop wild shape, and then polymorph to become something big and heavy. You want to be ultra greater invisibility whale bomb. Oh, that's very nice. I mean, a whale bomb would kill a ship. That's one of those weird things where like you. Oh wait, a Crucible Knight. Oh, I messed up the thing. Come on, let me parry you. There we go. That was a dumb. That was. Also, look at the damage he is doing. Like, each of these swordsmiths is like a third of my HP. Now, your mileage may vary. I find, though, that actually parrying them is, as long as you can do it properly, actually kind of the better call. Just because they're really good at, like, being on you. Oh, I hate this move. Screw you. But if you can parry, that will give you that, like, safety window. Which means you have to learn the parry timing, but... But once you learn it, it makes most future encounters with them quite easy. God, will you stop doing moves I have a harder time with? Like, I guess I'm just saying, will you let me win? But, you know, he was playing me more than he had to. Now, admittedly, at that point, it would have probably been easier for me to just run and jump and do those attacks and kill him that way, but, you know. I also have no memory of how to get to Placidusac, so that will be interesting to see for sure. A whale bomb. There's a level of depraved D&D tactics where, like, you have to be responsible in execution of it. Because, of course, like, if you do something like that, you have to keep in mind, one, you make it fair game for the DM to use the same kind of deranged tactics there. And two, you have to consider, is it actually worth it for what you want to do, or is it more taking the fun out of the game, too? And of course, the other thing is, it requires respect and restraint. Yeah. I wonder if they patched out the trick here. I'm not sure if they did or not. It used to be, you could hit that, and your body would still count. So even though you died, it would unlock the shortcut. They probably patched it out. No, they didn't. Never mind. This is a fun place because assuming that the speedrun has not changed, I say fun, it's not. A lot of times what you'll see is they'll go through here, and then they'll menu way faster, and then they'll... So in a speedrun context, what they count is your time in-game by the time counter. They have for their splits, they do it real time anyways, because of course it's easier to track it that way. But what that means is you can constantly quit out, and what that does is it resets enemy AI emplacement. So this is one of those areas that is just really a pain to get through, because those Stormhawks are super aggro and good at following. So even from a professional standpoint, at least for a good while, it'd be way easier and safer time-wise just to load in your game and not have to worry about it. Certainly Lilith was the one to be like, pills that hold tons of water or 2 OP to have multiple, I'm not worried. Whale bombs are valid for one-shots and desperation plays. When it becomes routine, you're abusing the game, and for worse, you're making whale bombs mundane. That is a good double way of putting that. Because those are both true. Will you leave me alone, birds? Yeah, the Stormhawks are hyper annoying. Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. We'll go to the next area. Yeah, I think most of the time we actually are fairly reasonable with being, like, restrained about things. And yeah, desperation plays are the other thing, right? That's why I feel kind of bad. Also, look at you trying to act dead. The lock-on doesn't care if you're playing dead, though. All it wants is blood. But yeah, I was like when I broke out the TNT, and used it on the cave in Moonstable. Which I still feel... I don't know. I definitely think that was the much time safer move, and it was definitely the safer one. But now there's the part of me that's always going to wonder if we actually could have been that encounter as it was shaping up. But that was definitely, like, not something I would, like, one, balance-wise, it felt bad to do. And also, two, I wouldn't want to do that for most of those fights anyways. But I felt like it was a desperate moment. Oh. Oh, you're tanky. And we have another asshole casting. He's over here? Yeah, he is. Okay. I'm usually to see what things become OP in a mostly Ocean D&D game. I'm trying to figure out what is the most well-bombed thing we've actually done. I mean, personally, I'm probably already, like, at the most for that because I've had us pick up a giant boulder on an airship to drop it and kill a bunch of Nazi analogs. Which, like... Okay. Many is a strong word for it. We have not done the Dust of Dryness thing in Portobello yet. It's been like a loaded gun we can potentially have. Frog Hemoth. Oh, the Frog Hemoth. Oh, that was good. The Frog Hemoth, where to make money and try to improve our relationships with the city lord in town, we knew where our Frog Hemoth was. So we set up the deal where we would polymorph it and try to quick run it to him using a teleportation circle, just so we'd give him a beastie for his arena. I ran the entire ship into a sea monster. That is always good. That one's actually pretty appropriate too. Like, that's just like almost a trope of like if you have a giant ship, that's a good thing to fight a sea monster with, depending on the size. Okay, wait, okay. Alright, well, let's kill this Draconic Tree Sentinel first. Alright, that's the other way to go. GG does have some. Blowing up the mansion in Darkhold is kind of along a similar vein. Look at the gross damage. That was one attack, and it took over half my health. You can't get too much more health than this. Yeah, Leaky Gas Man had whale bomb energy. I'm not enough of a Chaos Golem to have cool moments like that, sadly. That is definitely not true. But I think you easily get overwhelmed by other people's more Chaos Gremlin energy. Where the hell? Is this the way you go to fight Bernal? We might as well should kill him. Death? I'm enough of one to get my own way. It is kind of whale bomb adjacent, but it's also like, was actually like a really good role-playing thing. I think one of our finest, and maybe your finest moment, was having Eddens fake an entire fake attack on a village just to get the brothers work together. That was still one of the best one-shots. Even if we did that to kind of like, we skipped like 2 or 3 of the levels of that quest doing that. Trying to think, it's usually easier to remember your own than someone else's. Ow. Holy. The range on his stick. His stick is also faster than my angers, which is a problem. That was completely real what I had planned, yes. Oh wait, no, the werewolf kegger. The werewolf kegger was good. I'll do chaos RP, but not like cool overcome pumps with funky solutions. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I guess mostly that's because you end up being the one who actually just comes up with the more sane plan to do instead. Where the hell? Dragon Temple rooftop. So I can mostly remember where to get the Placiduous Axe. But we have another problem. And that is, how do I get to Alexander? Honestly, I wonder how much of that is actually just the freaking impact Zool itself had. Where you intended to have a more chaotic, free-spirited character, and then because of the rest of the party, you were forced to adopt more the role of taking care of stuff. Okay, there's a way down by here, right? Is it this way? Is it this way? Can I keep going down? Do I have to go around a different way? No, I can go this way. Okay, cool. Ooh. Let's go this way. So Razor's claim was the plan. I mean, Razor had to survive us doing a party split that... Oh... This is the whole don't split the party, but I don't think any more object lesson of that was the case than freaking Zool, and how that just completely changed the entire shape of that game. I guess you could argue that was a good example of also why sometimes splitting the party can be good, in terms of interesting storytelling, but... Oh, up there with Whale Bomb, attack Helitry. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, the Helitry was good. That was... Oh, man. What was... That was my chaos suggesting that. Hell yeah. But to go for the oh man, the Helitry. That just... It worked. It was a means of conveyance we needed. Is this no jumping ahead? Does that not go all the way? How do I... No, it just lets you go back this way, doesn't it? Well, you need to get off? This gets you back here. Helitry was terrifying, though, just because of... You lose concentration on fly, everything comes tumbling down. Someday we return to Wiglaf and friends versus the world. I guess Octavia threatened war crimes. Which is sadly actually more reasonable than it sounds on first blush. Do I need to get off in the middle? I guess I do. I thought it actually went up higher than it did. Unless, wait, is there another elevator? I don't think there is, though. So the problem with finding Alexander, remember this, you need to use a stone sword key at one point. But it's before this, I think? I think it's before this. Is it? Is it from Dragon Temple Altar? Okay, this is where you kill these guys. Okay. This just goes around? Oh, no. This is the grace you use if you don't want to risk dying to the Gazgan duo and losing progress like I did. Okay. I don't think it even matters doing Alexander's thing, but I want to do Alexander's thing. I don't remember where the heck this stone sword key is, though. This is why I'm probably better in DM because I don't limit the player chaos. Oh, that's not true at all. I think you end up just getting a little bit more of a chaos crew, too. Like, Harvey does not want to admit to the fact that I'm definitely one of the most chaotic players we have, but also there's the average level I have, and then there's just Doman who is just unhinged for whatever reason. Well, I say whatever reason. We all know why. It's because I use it as like a freaking One Piece game. So, I'm not even gonna bother fighting this guy. Where the heck? I just need to find a stone sword key. That's a big, cool-looking guy, he thinks. Chaos comes in many forms. That goes that way, that goes that way. Maybe there's something if I go this way? Also more willing to take risks. This is true. We do have some people there who... You're more chaotic than the average player. Our groups are just slight statistical outliers. Like, there comes a freedom and not... It's weird to say. But for a couple people, like, if you've not had a character die, that can sometimes be a weird thing hanging over you. Admittedly, I've been on both ends of character death that way. Times it's stuck and times it hasn't stuck. Although the one time we didn't have it stick with Cross, that was more because I just didn't want to make another character and go through all that. But it's still... Okay, I completely did not... Rip PCs. Slightly. Yeah. Beside the Great Bridge is too far. Maybe Dragon Temple Transept? No, this was where, that's right before that. Okay. Let's try going to Dragon Temple then. There's also like a whole path down that I don't need to do because I've already done it on Bobby Joe. Be wary of left. I mean, I could technically ignore this for now and come back with knowledge of where to go. You know what I think might need to be the case? Alter this. It might be some way you go from Tempest facing balcony, actually. My rules of peace doesn't die without their players' permission. There are any number of reasons why you'd want or not want a PC to die. I think that situation versatility is very good to have. A good way to determine gas level is would you draw from the deck of many things. Give me half a chance, yes. Oh, man. I still... It's funny, too, because I have a range of characters there. Like, Doman, obviously, no hesitation there. God. Malpus was one of those characters who I did not want to draw on the deck of many things. But also, I still kind of did because it was there. How many times do you actually get the chance? But I just knew, and I called it out before I did it. And it's not the most impressive call out I've done, but I freaking drew the void. That ended up being kind of interesting, though. We made adventures out of that. It worked out. Where? God, Alexander, baby boy, where are you? Maybe there's something here I can find. Okay, I jumped down. What if I... Or did I... Or do I need to jump down? I didn't. Holy moly, the damage. Worked out because Jarek was never punished. That did help a little bit too. They can make things away too. I see Devar and Doman doing that together. I mean, we basically were going to, except we couldn't afford it at the time. I jumped that way, right? That is... Oh, is this asshole still shooting me? I just want to check the map. I guess because it lets you teleport, but they really did need to do a thing where they let you, whatever. I think this just sends you, like, there's nothing here, I think. I think it's just like, oh, we go back here. I want to draw from it so bad. I mean, there's no way we would actually do it. But what rarity is a deck of many things? It's probably like an artifact or something, right? Because it does let you get access to very powerful things. Or it's legendary. Is anything this way? There's this place. That's just going the way forward, though. Which is the way I need to go, isn't it? It can be hard, though, because, like, the best way to... So, like, oh, but one of my characters are not as dumb as I am. Yeah, that doesn't help either. It is nice that the deck of many things, like, you can't be tricked into it. Like, it's part of the item itself that, like, no, you know what exactly you're getting into. Ow. Only my wild magic sorcerer would do it. I mean, that's almost fate at that point. If you're a wild magic sorcerer and you get your hands on it. Ooh. I did not want to die. I've got like 4 level ups on me right now. Okay. I think Eloise is the only immediate little one I have. By Dragon Temple, okay. Oh, tell me that's not a thing where I have to go up for it. I don't know if that's up or down. It is probably up. I'm gonna have to go like a long way around for that, aren't I? Oh, me pull one. Oh. I mean, that makes more sense. The lull part, just, you know, Amelia could be convinced. Yeah. Be a case of, like, Amelia being convinced and Elsa is trying to unconvince her. Okay, I'm gonna have to go the long way around. Okay. Okay, the Twiggy crack tier lasts for, I think, 3 minutes. Whoops. Oh, also. Shit, have I forgotten many of these? 37, 38. So the other advantage of the Twiggy crack tier is you don't lose your runes if you die while going to get them. Like, they both save your runes as you drop them, and they also save them when they're... No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Alright. I need to go to the next one. Yeah, that's the place I need to drop down, okay. Okay, excellent. The rest have too much of my be responsible trait, or at least self-preservation. Yeah, the deck of many things, like... It's one of those things, like, it has a really strong upper end, but it has a majority that's really, like, inconsequential to negative, so it's like, eh. But there was something fun just to, like, risk it all, though caution to the wind. I've not actually been this way. Okay. I bet Valor could be convinced. Depends. Theo could goad her. I mean, honestly, it'd be easy to get Valora too. Well, maybe not easy, but is one of the easiest way to get access to Wish, and there's almost no more straightforward way to simply fix your vampire problem. I think there's like... I feel like there's a place to connect over here that I must be forgetting about. Okay. Should have known I would get lost in freaking crumbling Farah Missoula. Now, I'm like 98% sure that you would hate that just because it'd be a really like simple way of condensing way more neat character ideas. But it really is the case where like the potential of getting Wish does solve a lot of weird variant issues. It is also nice to get too because that's a way of getting wishes where you don't need to like... If you're with very high level characters, you don't have to have them risk burning themselves out on their 9th level spell for a more niche case of using Wish. Like, I'm not a huge fan of how often something specifies calling out you need to use Wish. And it's like... It's a good hook for an adventure, but it would definitely suck for a character to have to run that risk to use one of your non-prescribed uses for it. Is this the way to go? No. Wait. Wait. No, that's just the way you go for Placiduous X. It's just a side path thing, right? Or no, wait. No, you need to go up that way. And this goes... Oh, is this the place I need to go to? No, I already went this way, didn't I? Didn't I? I would love a message that would just go like, down this path, visions of Jur. Being fair, most divine intervention also works. Some don't, like fixing Sphinx time travel. Okay. Although, is this the one you need to use? It might not be. I feel like I would be okay with divine intervention doing it, but I do see the reasoning behind not doing that. Because the thing with cleric divine intervention is it could theoretically become a case of like, then it just becomes a matter of time and waiting for a statistical likelihood to occur. Okay. Now, where do I need to go to find Alexander? All of this to finish the Jarman's thing, and he's just going to die. This might not even be the right way to go for him either, now that I think about it. Oh wait, maybe? I don't want to fight you guys. No, 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 no. Yes, I think this is it. I think this is it. Yes. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Sorry, sorry. That was more in the... Just I was worried and glad that happened. So, I didn't get runes for killing that guy. Um, Probably because the skeletons, when you hit them, you need to hit them again on their bodies to kill them. So I guess by the nature of falling to your death, he doesn't do that, so he's immune to that, but... For anyone, do you have a favorite child of your D&D characters? Now, I imagine you mean as your D&D characters are your babies, which would be your favorite child, because you don't have any favorite children, but, you know, usually most people do. But it's interesting if you're asking, like, how many people have D&D characters who are even parents that have, like, a child they care about. Because I've made a surprising amount of D&D characters where they have parenthood on one level, but I almost never would care about their children because their children are like NPCs. I'm like, eh. Alright, give me... Actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna actually step away for a minute, take a small break here, before I do Alexander's thing. And that can give people time to answer too. Alright, I'm back. Let me look at some of these. Captain says Dareth, but unless we revisit that game somehow, I'm letting him rest. Space Warlock said Edgewood was fun, but I have so many other toys. Bubblefish says, like, I can't not, right? Which, in context, might be a little confusing, except because Katie is a generous soul. For a couple Christmas presents, she's gotten little icons that she bought base models of and then made to look like D&D characters from games past that Sam, Tashi Glassbender, uses for her channel as the little emotes. And he's using Brugar there. So that answers that. Katie says, I think Loki Amelie is the answer for me, but like most of my babies are precious. And then Captain has, all my other characters are good, but I have small problems that murder them for me slightly. Ah. So, first, before I answer, man, so I'm where I am in Maryland. Actually, I'm not in, because a lot of the East Coast is getting like heat wave the hell and back now, and it's getting kind of hot here, but not too bad. 31 to 32 Celsius, just 90-ish degrees for the week. It's hurt worse in other places around us right now. But I say that the AC is going, and I'm having this like, in my 30s, I rue the day when I was young and had much more heat and circulation where I'm like, my hands are getting cold from the air conditioning keeping me nice and comfortable because this controller is sucking out all my heat. Which is giving me a good excuse to like warm these up and talk over things before talking with Alexander and murdering him. It's like the cheat answer for me is that my favorite babies are when I'm having a moment with them and that character is that for that moment. And then otherwise it shifts around. But like for me it's like when they have that moment. And I think in that way Doman probably ends up being like up there, but there's so many that are close. Alceus had so many great moments. It's weird to think Kai had a really good start in Nord, and then she fell off for quite a while. And then I really loved when I brought her back. And of course, Moon Blossom, the third character of that. Oh man, she didn't really have many great moments, but like, oh, she was such a relief the first time. Just a more lighthearted character, free spirited, freewheeling. And of course, just the whole, like, when we made the third party in Zool finally, Team Hades, which just became the strike squad of our various parties in that game. Just a funny detail. But I miss so many. In a lot of ways, it almost becomes more precious if they had a shorter run. And I don't feel like they got, like, oh. We did need to end more, Joe. And that was probably going to be a miss. But I do miss Akane, Hoshi-chan, Whip Senpai. Oh, I don't even remember. I assume we streamed those, but that was way back. I think we were streaming everything then, and then we've alternated how much we've streamed other things since. Meslos is maybe not as precious to me, but it would be nice to bring him back in some form. I'm always torn if I ever want to bring back Cross. Cross would work. Cintiq. Cintiq might be my other one, which is a weird baby to say because, like, character-wise, I did so little with her. But she did have some of the most numbers turns I've ever had. Which is a weird thing, because for Alceus, I would say, like, his awesome RP moments. But also, he did have a couple of the biggest, like, I just got to see the biggest number pop up. Which, I have that science math brain. I like to see number. I like to do big damages. Ashley's a character I'd want to give a second life to. That would be fun. Plus, I wouldn't mind seeing the doll again. But I'm a Bloodborne simp. Alright, let's kill Alexander.
I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly... But that aside, I doubt there's a single soul who could have handled that giant other than you. It was practically a god.
Alexander carried his weight during that, but...
The great Alexander, among many.
Hell yeah, Alexander.
I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
I think the inverse. My least favorite so far is Tosca. I just constantly felt I was fighting my own character. Aw. I can kind of get that. That's kind of why we went on a break for that a little bit, too. Are people getting that? That or Vesper. I wouldn't say I'm incredibly attached to Bastion. Although half of that's because I picked Adolin as his base image, and Adolin's changed a lot since then. I miss having a more antagonistic roleplay relationship with... Not that I don't love when we have a more cooperative or friendly one, too. But it was kind of fun to be the two bitches bickering back and forth of the party.
You are ready then, I take it? Then let us begin. I am the great Jar Warrior. I am this
Oh. Oh. He did so much damage. Did you see him fire uppercut me for 2/3 my health?
It was impossible. This vessel was found lacking.
Bruh. You almost one-shot Bobby Joe. Like, respect. I guess I could have also ran away from that attack. No, I know for a variety of reasons, Bubbles, it's been hard for you to go back to that game. But the little bit you did DM was very good. And had us bounce back there too. Or to be pushier with Katie. Bubbles, Elixir, when. Lol, JK.
My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions.
Alexander
It
did
was a
good.
marvelous battle.
It was a short battle, but.
Take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
And he explodes. Sharp Alexander cinders. That shit was bad. At least favorite can be good, but just I kept saying when I should say, etc. No, I can understand having. It's more like the regrets with a character versus that. I want to bring it back. I still want to bring it back. Yeah. Well, I know too, like all the 4E stuff too. I shouldn't call her out like this, but I assume Jade never did actually get the character builder back in working order for herself. Which is not like an insurmountable thing, but... Can I? No, that's death. Where do you go from here? Is it going around this way? It might be going around this way. Yes, it's just going around this way. The last couple of years have been incredibly unconducive to devoting time to DM thoughts. Yeah, which is also fair, because, like... Because some of us, like... I won't have it either now. Oh, yeah, because of the computer shenanigans, you have to do all that again. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, man. And yeah, because, like... There are people who have, like... DMing, the world building, putting those games together. It's much easier now. Should be, that is true, isn't it? It's not a way to go, right? I don't have to kill you. Really? Oh, I don't want to do this. No, I'm not going to do this. I hate to artificially inflate the death count, but I'm not dealing with these guys, so... Forward character builder. Hello there, Tenpen Fishenby. Let me add that. No, DM mindset thing. I'm running around Fair doing some things, getting this character ready for new game plus, but also we're talking about D&D things, cause. Oh, there's the thing. Okay. Thank you, Bubs. Always give him a chance, even though I don't think I've. Always makes me wonder what's the point of like trying the preamble when you just know like something else you're gonna do is gonna whatever. I guess you gotta try. Boston things need to shoot their shot. What is the trick to getting here? It's not Cormac Greasegrave. But yeah, like, cause like, I mean, heck, I have to kind of work to get into player mindset a little bit now, but like. Being DM's never something that, like, I wouldn't DM more than I have. I just, to get in the mindset, to put stuff together for it, the anxiety of putting it together ahead of time and thinking about it. So I don't think, instantly think you're a bot, my guess. Yeah, probably. It's like if someone's gonna still kick you out anyways, but you know. Probably because they're designed optimally to at least get the thing. This is this, right? Okay, yeah. They want to be able to at least post the link before getting destroyed. Then you have some people like Dill, I'd say you seem to be one where like naturally you do tend to like go for DMing and stuff a lot and putting that work in. Sam's that way a lot. More just from the world building angle, but yeah. Abby, Dark Eye is definitely that way. Just because they until day of like me and then scramble. I cannot do that. Anyways, I need to go. Is this here? No. Here? Alright, there we go. I don't think I need anything for Placiduous Axe. I need to look over the Iron Kingdom book again, and I need to go over that one shot and figure out how I can bring it to a satisfactory conclusion. Like, I have the excuse that it will be awkward to do, just to catch everyone back up to the modicum level you need to play through that, just to finish off, like, a long one-shot. But I still really do need to do that, because it's weird to leave it there. Cookies. Well, that's just from the multiple times tried to run and then it died. Iron Kingdom's game. Let this play, because it's a cool idea. Going back in time to fight a Durgan. Getting sucked up. I don't know what possessed me to make it like the evil witch cookies as a means of both like gently messing with Jade and giving her character something to do and also having like an excuse for things to possibly mess with. Like maybe that's the other problem I have is sometimes I DM as I play characters and I add chaos with them. Like I need to actually deal with the layout of that. Oh, I need to find this IO sheet. Oh no, that's probably on my old computer. I'm pretty sure I have everyone's sheets. Like I have all the stuff. It's not even hard for me to do. My D&D folders is one of the few things I have like mostly good. Like I've organized those a couple times, so most of those things are in those folders. This Placiduous Axe looking like the two fingers. Nice little touch there. Alright. So, Placiduous Axe is not like one of the hardest bosses, but he's up there, and more importantly, he is tanky. We'll see how much damage I do to him, because it is not going to be a lot. Actually, you know what? It was better than I thought it was. I cannot believe... Wow. This might be easier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, admittedly, now he's going to be hard to fight because he's going to start doing his mist stuff, but... Every day he's misting. Oh no, I'm so bad at... Okay, here we go. Okay. How did that not? Never mind. Easy every time. Dragon Lord? More like Bitch Lord? You can't stop Bobby Joe. I am clearly underestimate how much I've sucked in other things, and that Bobby Joe's damage output is egregiously high. Many NPCs do zany things as the best purge, kind of. I think every non-bot in this chat has cool DMing stuff that I want to see more of. Damnable autocorrect. Should the one keep you DM for me or your time ages ago, Captain. I think you would. That definitely strikes me as something you could enjoy. Besides the Great Bridge, we'll have Malakath here. We don't need. I don't. Do I want to do Malakath right now? You enjoy watching your pirate adventures. There's still a part of me that has been way too lazy. I'm in 2 games DM, but Captain had a ball with both. I always mean. I think part of it is I don't have a real solid idea on it. I fireball on one of them. Happy to hear that. But like, cause I have at least the first Feng Shui 2 book. I don't know if they've made too many more of them. But I have that. I like Feng Shui as a system. And Feng Shui 2 being a modern remake or second edition of the system, you know. And I think it's one of the easier ones to get into. It has a weird dice system, which I think can maybe throw people a bit. But I think otherwise it's, you know, straightforward to get into. Just because obviously I want to make a game that is like a dragon flavored for that. Because I think that'd be a very easy fit. And because my knowledge of Kung Fu and Wuxia films is way smaller than the more sizable tip of the iceberg I have on Japanese-based stuff. Kept his claim to having the only kill on one of my characters that stuck. He was designed to die, but that's beside the point. I've committed crimes to be in a Chris or Dill game. I had to work for it. I ain't sure what you pay. This is true. I did inflict Princess Hime-chan on you. Which admittedly at the time I didn't know would also be like traumatizing, but what do I got? I got 1.5 hours. What crimes did you do? Do I want to know? Should I legally? That isn't important. Okay. That. Have that. Okay. Let us. I finished Alexander. I'm here. How much time do I have? Let's go for Moog. Oh my god, could you imagine if there was an underground area to the giant crumbling apart floating city? It'd be wild. Bubs, I don't know if you knew. You dude inspired Ash's character. The only game I had the privilege of being with Dill was doing was the Battle of the Bands one shot. Oh, Battle of the Bands. Have I ever showed off? I don't have the faith for it, do I? What is my faith? It's 12. I'm almost sure I would have made the sword, right? Where are colossal swords? Dex 24, and you need Faith 22? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show off something real fast if I can do it. It's gonna require me to mess with some things, but that's okay. Bubbles was weird. Really? His next arc would have been about honoring his memory. Huh. Bubbles, wow. Still DMing. Autocorrect sucks. I mean, yes, autocorrect does suck. I'm surprised you put up with it for this long. So, where is... I need to up my faith. And I went the wrong way for that because I'm smart. Okay. 2 fingers heirloom. I actually might not be able to get this as easily as I want to. Because there's not actually a faith hat, is there? Do I need to use a rune arc? Believe in yourself, faith increased. No, wait, what am I doing? I just need to put on Marika's Source Seal as well. Okay. So, this is my go-to here. This is the best farm in the game. Unless they can't... Oh, I need to increase my dexterity too. So let's take off Erdtree's Favor, I guess, and put on Radigan's Source Seal. So you have these guys here. These Albinorics. And what you do is, it's called Wave of Gold, right? Now, usually what you do is you give yourself, like, a really strong... Like, you have a faith build for this. So when you do that, it's just a wave that will murder them. But yeah, so this wave of gold sets out a huge area. And if you have, like, powerful faith and you've upgraded this and everything, it will murder them. And you can get a ton there. You can also fire on that giant bloody crow over there, and it will kill itself chasing after you, which is another way you can grind here too. I just don't remember if I showed that off, so I thought I'd make it. Anchor key may have sat. Look, I was just edumacating people. The anchors will understand. See, they're both back. Actually, I took them both off for a second. They're both back. Alright. Now, the problem with going this way is I need to run past all these guys. I should actually probably... You know what, let's just drink the glass of wondrous physic. The biggest advantage of doing various questline is you actually skip this area, which can be very dangerous. どうしてボビ君? Better be. He is not a coon. Even if you're in a relationship, he is still Joe-sama. But Joe-sama. Oh, man. Alright. Mogwin Dynasty Mausoleum. Jordan. He will also accept Joaniki, but only if you're his bro. Excuse me. Thank you. I know you guys are full of blood that will make me bleed. There's the giant, disgusting blood slime. Man, it's amazing the progress you can make when you just run past half the game, huh? Those guys are not worth killing anyways because they're slow and they're weirdly tanky.
Oh, chicken, are you here as a...
This one merchant here, truly insane. Like, sir, what are you doing here?
I'm afraid I've very...
Yeah, no wonder you have very little to offer. You're hanging out in Bloodtown. Whoops. We even... Oh, that guy hit me. He threw something. Whoops. Stake of America? Okay. Alright, let's turn this back on. And I'm going to actually have this again because I like having the safety here. Not that we can't just run through these guys. Because they do have the blood port in. Which, like, I really like, I guess there's a certain style to teleporting out of a pool of blood. But I don't know. I think there are less edgy ways of doing it. You just teleport via taxi like you do in Like a Dragon. Taxi portation. I have no idea how to do it, but I want to do it like a D&D round robin where a different DM takes over each part. I mean, I feel like the easiest way to do that, actually, is to have the plot be based on everyone's backstories. I'm talking in the context of like a long-running game. And what you do is when it's that turn for that character, that is when they would theoretically be the DM. It would mean you kind of like, you transplant, instead of having your big character backstory moment be exploring something with the DM instead, you make it taking that and messing with it with all the other players instead. But yeah, you'd like alternate with Ravenloft domains for the month. Fire planned, yeah. Ooh. You gotta watch these guys. They can do a lot of damage. Always gotta beware characters that roll at you. They always do so much damage in these games. the bone wheel skeletons, the freaking ice hedgehogs in Dark Souls 2. Anyways, I wanted to get what was in this treasure chest, so. West March's sort of allows for that. Okay. Anyways, we can still keep talking about this too, but let's rest, and then I will go and try to attack Moog. And when I beat him, which I have over an hour remaining, I should be able to do, we will... Oh, wait a second. Do I care about... Because the trick with him is he has his Nihil thing. It's going to be better to actually... No, you know what? No. You know what? I'll take it. I won't put on the Purifying tier to negate its damage, so... If he kills me a few times, then I'll do it. But for now, you know, I could be cocky. Why not? But once I beat him, Bobby Joe will be DLC ready in the things I've mandatorily have had to do. Because, see, that's Mikla hanging out of that cocoon thing. That's theoretically, I think, where the DLC will, the DLC will take place. Or where you at least go to activate it. Reminder, Mikla was like eternally youthful. So Moog stole him when he was still looking like a child. Moog is a sick, sick man. Bobby cocky again, like when I first arrived. Round Robin Adventurers Guild could be interesting.
Dearest Mikola. You must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest.
He does have some cool Pope outfit, though.
Of our dynasty.
Moog, the Lord of Blood. A-do-do-do-do-do. A-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is not a promising start. This, however, is fine. Can't believe. Ah, he killed me. Oh, that's pretty funny, though. Oh, man. Okay. Let me add that to the death counter. Oh, man. I almost legitimately could just kill him before he even finishes the countdown. That is gross. That is wrong. Probably gets hired to do jobs the DM's making. Allows for rotation of characters since they could be assigned elsewhere. It makes sense. You don't mess with double anchors. They hurt a lot, apparently. Of course, Moog hurts a lot, too. He only had to hit me, what, twice to kill me? Oh. Moog is nice, though, because he does give you space. And it is, as the kids say, Jover.
As clear as day. The coming of our dynasty.
We actually got to see what he did, though, which is nice. And belated night, Katie. As we get hella mad runes. Barish, sleep, good luck on boss. Night, friends. There as well. But yes, theoretically, this is the grace I needed for the DLC in a second. I wonder if this has anything. What does this say? Wrath. Dung required ahead, therefore let there be dung. Yeah, I don't get it. Alright. Oh man, I can't believe how much damage I freaking did to Moog there. Okay. So, now that we've done that, we need to get to Millennia. And we need to finish Millicent's questline. I am traveling around with 4 million runes, just shouldn't be. That's why I keep popping this physics, so I won't have to worry about losing them. Oh. Come on. Alright, let's run. I need to worry about this. Oh, crap. Okay, I got Scarlet Rot, which sucks, but that's okay. Alright. Ooh. Made progress. Now, this is a, is this the one I'm thinking of? Let me rest here. Because I've watched a fair bit of this speed run, but I don't think I always remember it. But I believe this right here, this elevator, what you do, because you can't do it right here, because it's meant to be a shortcut, right? But what you do, um, you come over here and aggro this person. I'm not going to pull this off properly, I'm sure, but I'll give it a try. And what you need... Ah. So the idea is what you do is you parry them over there. And then when you do the riposte animation off of the parry, you have iframes during that. So you ride them down in the act of having parried them till you hit down there. I have time. I'll see if I can at least get the initial phase of it off. One of these days I should try, but speedrunning requires such a technical thing of skills I would never be able to really do. Yeah, you need them, like, right on there, too. Like, it's not, like, pixel perfect or anything, but just parry gravity. I mean, that's kind of the idea. But I believe that is where you do that. Like, I wouldn't quote me on it, but... Ow. Is parrying gravity just what Monk's slow fall is? The answer is no, but also close enough. They resist it. Yeah, because you're taking the damage, you just resist it. I believe I've made a point over here that, like, you get attacked by these Crystallians, who are actually these guys. But yeah, they're fake ones produced by the Spirit Caller snails, so... Technically, if you kill the Spirit Caller snails, that'll stop them, but... And then here we go. Yes, it's like a jump. I forgot how close that was. Holy moly, my man. He did way bigger damage than I was anticipating. I really thought I was going to roll up on him and, like, have an easy breezy time. You could probably just kill Loretta, but I want to have the shortcut just in case. 'Cause it is a good shortcut to have. Excuse you? Not quite what you think or mean when you make a hammer mage, huh? But it was still technically accurate. He did in fact use magic to make hammers. I didn't actually mean to fight you that well, but... Did they fix this, Grace? They did! It used to be this, Grace, for like a couple patches. You'd have to hit it like over here for some reason. Like they messed up the hitbox on it. But they eventually fixed it, which is nice. Ah. I should probably spend these runes on some point. You know what? I've been holding off. But the fact of the matter is, I don't want to have to worry about runes when I'm fighting Millennia. $87. That's good. So I have 0.6 million runes, and they are 7 level ups. Now, does that... I'm on a light load! So I have like a little bit more range on my rolls now, which is nice. It's actually really good for before we get to Millennia. First off, jumping. We'll definitely finish Millicent's quest line. Have that done. Oh, this was the way to go. Right. And yeah, did I do this in call? I think it... Was it Wednesday when we weren't having a game because Sam wasn't feeling well? I don't think I saw it on stream. I am, of course, excited for the DLC. I'm also a little bit worried for the DLC. Just because here in Elden Ring, this area right here, the Halig tree, Elfile and everything, this is... Damn you, Twitch. Oh, hey, Darth. It did the thing where it didn't tell you I was streaming. Oh, well. But in terms of, like, difficulty and everything, this area I'm at already feels like it's DLC tier. And I'm just wondering if it'll escalate even further for the DLC. But we'll see. I'm still excited for it, though. Elf Isle's pretty. It's not like the most gorgeous area they've designed, but I like it. Alright, the clean rod helm. And we'll talk with Millicent. Take a drink while we talk with Millicent, actually, because it's been a little bit. We killed 2 bots, a dragon, hugged a lady, burned a lady, and talked about DMing. Hugged the hand. Did I say hug the lady? Hugged the hand. Burned the lady. Talked about DMing. We've also killed Moog, who, he's very sus. But I don't want to make jokes about his predilections. Suffice it to say, many think that Chris Hansen would like to sit him down and have a word with him. But he's dead now, so. What's up, baby?
When we meet, I can only surmise our purposes are aligned. In which case, allow me to explain myself. I am of Melania's blood, but in what capacity I know not. I could be sister, daughter, or an offshoot. Whatever the case, though, I am certain of a kinship between us. There is something I must return to Melania. The will that was once her own. The dignity. The sense of self. That allowed her to resist the call of the Scarlet Rot. The pride she abandoned. To meet Radahn's measure.
Yeah, we have glowy fire eyes right now.
There is something I must... The will. The dignity.
I'm sure I mentioned this on Bobby Joe the first time I got here. But like many people believe that Millicent's questline likely had something to do with Millennia, but then they stripped it out. I'm gonna go through this area for a little bit, because there are 2 seedbed curses here. So if I can remember where those are, which, we'll see. Getting backstabbed by an anchor would be hella rough. And like, look at these prongs too. You could really backstab with this sucker. Like, it requires some work to get it in the first place, but then afterwards. Seek dung. First item ahead, left, forward, right ahead. Position perfectly, you could stab 4 backs at once. Exactly. And if I was really ambitious, 8 backs since I'm dual wielding. That would be to fly too high, though. I already had Clean Rot Knight Finlay. Is this these? This? No. This is where... Isn't it? No, maybe not. Left required ahead. Oh, no, they're talking about Clean Rot Knight Finlay. Ah. This is Seek Dung, which is right. But where do I need to go for? Is it down here? If I... Oh, I died. Damn it. It sucks dying in an area when I'm looking for something, because I would rather have murdered everyone and then not have to worry about it. But now all those people I killed are back. This is the crux of the debate of running through an area versus just clearing it. We'll go back here again, though. Sonic Hall of Sleep begs me now. Going to audio only. Whoops, I died. No idea when I'll pass out, but good luck. Well, thank you. I might not go for the full remaining time anyways. I'll go at least for another half hour. Ah. I didn't lose my runes, which... They're now about a level up, which... It's not inconsequential, but... I just need to find the seedbed curses, but maybe what I'll do instead is I'll get to Millennia. Oh, that did more damage for some reason. I'm really glad, because that has upward tracking, it appears to, but it really doesn't. Ooh, we got the clean route armor. Okay, where do I need to go? I need to go this direction. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, he spits poison. Rude. This is not the place I need to be. I did just anchor this man, though. So that dude was more than willing to just stay there, and I murdered him anyways. Ah, okay. I know there's at least one seedbed curse. Well, I don't know. But I'm like fairly sure there's one in this area. Might be if you jump across. Is it here, maybe? Well, I'm definitely getting these armor sets now, which, you know, I don't care about, but is kind of nice to have, I guess, as an option. That's just a smoldering butterfly. I'm like 95% sure it's not behind a stone sword key. I could look it up while I'm doing this, but I feel like that's not worth it. If I have to instead, what I would do is... I feel like I've already... Yeah, I have already been here. Okay. Like, I can definitely make progress, and that'll give me graces to have a frame of reference for next time. Oh, I missed you. My apologies. Let me murder you and send you to your rest. I don't think you can make that jump, now that I'm looking at it. But I'm also like... Is this the... Oh, is this the one? Maybe it's here. No, I've been here. Wait, ooh, ooh. It might be this way. Be wary of left. Rat Knight Sword, Nicholas Lily, which is not weird, wearing his Haligtree. This was sadly not the way to go. To find a seedbed curse. It is the way to go to make progress, though, so I guess we'll do that in the meantime. Yeah, you go up like this side path because there's these guys manning ballistas, which is a pain. Yeah, since I've mostly cleared out this place, I think I might do the thing I shouldn't do, but would rather do, where I'll look up where these seedbed curses are, just so I don't need to worry about getting murderized on this way. Although this is kind of an awkward one to do, really, but that's okay. Oh, right, there's an Erdtree avatar here. Well, I could still play it. Checkpoint ahead. It's not a bad one. I'll give you an appraisal. Okay. We've made progress. Need to try to get past this minor Erdtree avatar. Oh, I died. So the thing that sucks about and it's a putrid avatar, because of course it is. The thing that sucks about that attack is if you get around them, you're fine. But because of where I was fighting it, I couldn't really get around it, and then the other guy killed me, so yeah. Oh, I died. Okay. Oh, I didn't count those deaths. Oh, I didn't count that other death, did I, too? So that'd be 42. Then it was 43. And that was 44. This death counter is so not accurate anymore. I've just completely lost the thing on that. Alright. I'm gonna kill these guys. I will freaking ram Bobby Joe against it. It's hard to fight the putrid avatar with guys with shields. You son of a bitch. Okay. I can't believe I accidentally dodged that. God damn it. So annoying. It's like any single one of them, not a problem, not a threat, can manage. But the fact that I can eke my way out through killing one of them, but then I just become too impatient. Oh man. You son of a bitch. Like, I get that they need to have increased stats for New Game Plus, but the fact that he has like a pretty regular shield and he has the poise to just go through that entire. Oh, God. Fine. Okay, I might need to try to parry these guys to get an opening. The problem with that, though, is if even if I get the parry off, like, I need to get the riposte off, too, for the damage. No, that's not what we're doing. Come on. Okay, I have backup distance there, okay. Holy moly. I don't remember this being so much trouble. Because I'm pretty sure I would have killed him on New Game. So... Did you want to come through, dude? That was dumb. Ah, there we go. Okay, that killed the one at least. And now he's gonna spam his... I mean, it's fair. Why wouldn't he spam his ranged attack? Oh, Christ. Okay. 49. Oh, I'm racking up the death count here. And wasting time. Okay, going to that corridor is not going to work. Oh. I can't survive that butt slime if I'm that close. That Scarlet Rot does way too much chip damage. That's not even chip damage. $51? I assume you fall asleep by now, Captain. But I can only imagine. You're like, I'm trying to go to bed, and you keep hearing the sound of just Bobby Joe dying again and again. Like, I can kill the one, okay. But it's trying to, like, I think the trick here is, like, you area, like, get the other one. Oh, man, I didn't even drink that. Oh no, 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 don't do the thing, don't do the thing. damn it. The fact I can kill one of them, but then I almost immediately die. I am hella tilted right now. I don't even think I'm getting the Millicent because I'm getting stuck on this, but I'm freaking... I'm dead. I never realized before how oppressive the move. Like, I knew it was bad, but the fact it's so bad with these guys, and like, even as gross as Bobby Joe's damage is, I can't like sheer overwhelm them. Holy moly. The trick here is usually you aggro him with like a ranged attack. He has so much range. That is bullshit. And I'm dead again. Come on. Oh, now he's just blocking the way. Okay, well, we'll wait over here. The fact that these Alphael Halig Tree guys get a heal too is just so obnoxious. Thank you. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. And of course the archer finally came in, but that's okay. Okay. I just need to wait for this asshole to stop spamming his range attack, and I might finally be able to do this. Ah, oh, finally. Fuck all of you. That was so incredibly not worth it. It is now accomplished. That has been the hardest thing I've done on this whole New Game Plus thing. Way harder. Oh man, okay. Alright, I should be able, okay. Have a half hour. That'll be more than enough time to get to Millicent. Hopefully. We'll do Millicent's. It's kind of a shame almost. That is messed up to say. But we'll do Millicent's plotline the way where we help her out. Like, technically, on a New Game Plus, she's one of 2 or 3 quest lines that you want to do the other way. So you can get both things, but we're not going to do her like that. I'm sure I have, like, Bloodhound Step or something, but I don't want to bother doing it, so. Passages go this way. And we have... Grab an item. I believe there's a grace down here. I guess I could no. We'll rest here. We will do Millicent tonight, but then get to Millennia. And then I'll have, like, I'll be where I should be able to do all of this next time. Assuming I can... I'm gonna probably die to Millennia quite a bit. But hopefully it's not hubris to think that I shouldn't be stuck on her though. Holy moly. I'm actually legitimately astonished I was able to tank that. Like, I keep thinking, like, I can just, like... with my anchors. Oh, can I avoid it? Nope, I can't avoid it. Damn. Yeah. I can't do this while dying of... How many of these do I have? Only 4. Oh wait, I'm a dumbass. I keep forgetting I have Flame Cleanse me. Ugh. Be summoned to assist Millicent. Millicent, heal. Damn. I was so worried about Millicent. I should have been worrying about myself. Death 56. These can always be a little bit hard to balance. Just because you need to, have to worry about not only yourself, but also Millicent dying. God damn it, Millicent. I'm not gonna count that as a death counter, because Millicent died, but Bobby Joe didn't. I don't know if that's consistent with before, but it's what I'm sticking with. Ah, she did it, thank God. Millicent's sisters defeated, returning to your world. Rodden Winged Sword Insignia. This one's still a sad ending, and it does involve her death, but it's like, at least it's a noble death, really?
Oh. Hello. Thank you for lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person. If only in passing. But this is where things end. I pause to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am. Please.
All right.
Let me pass alone. The
Aw.
scarlet rot writhes now. Worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh. Curse-laden. Untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm.
Oh, sorry. Now, I know plenty of people would be like, I mean, I would be okay with doing that. And, you know, I do feel for Millicent. I think this is an effective quest line. It makes me a little bit sad how it ends and everything. And it feels like it'd be more complete if it did tie into Millennia, but, you know, it became what it became. I won't begrudge it its limitations. Where is... Okay, anyways, she's now dead. We got back our unalloyed gold needle. Now, I'm hoping the DLC, because this is a worrying thing. I'm hoping it won't have a thing that requires you to use the regular needle, which it might. Oh, do I want to keep the Flame of Frenzy then on Bobby Joe? Oh man, if I did that whole thing and just because I wanted to show off that I've messed up, ooh. I'll ask people next time. I don't need to make the decision now. We'll finish off. We'll talk to Gallery too. See him be in despair because his Millicent chose to die as herself. Okay. Because otherwise, like, getting to the boss, like, because I only have a little bit to go to get to Millennia. And then I'll be at the bosses because, like, there's not much more movement to find things remaining in this game. Sorry, doggo. I just didn't want you interrupting me. As Gary is now in despair.
Millicent, my daughter, why would you take out the needle? You were so close, so very close to becoming the fairest of all flowers. Would you disown us too, as your mother did? We children of the Scarlet Rot.
Yeah, you sound like you're trying to cope, bro.
Millennia, do you detest us so utterly?
Alright. Now let's go back here real quick. Try to get to Millennia. I need drainage channel. Okay. Down. I need to go this way, I think. Oh, wait, or no, does this go... No. No. This... Right, that does go back up. Okay. Then let's run this way. Right, okay. Oh yeah, we need to go through this little place. Okay. It's been a little while since we've had a good old gravity death. I guess I'll do the flask. I should probably stop leveling up Bobby Joe, but it is whatever. Like, I like having stats on a character. And there's only so much you can, like, blow runes on. There are more things I could have gained, but... it'll be slightly faster to go this way, I think. Actually, can I skip all of this? No, I think I need to go in through this building. Okay. The baby pests. Dragon Crest, Great Shield Talisman. Did I not get this? No, I definitely got this right. Yeah, I did. Okay. I might have jumped on the wrong side. God, that still does big damage. Alright. Alright. I think we are almost to millennia. And then I get to get lost in Lendl again. Hell yeah, okay. That's the side place. You can see the bloom there. Okay. Millennia's through there. We have Malakath in the next place. Malakath, those are the only remembrances left. Let's see, we're at 11. So we still need to get Millennia. We need to get Malakath. We need to get the Elden Beast. And we need to get Horlu, so yes, okay. So we'll have all those. Rest. Alright, so mostly done. But with still a bit of time, I have actually looked up to the side. Now, unfortunately, this one I need to find is over in this... Oh wait, can I go backward? No, you can't go backwards from the Divine Bridge. I wish you could go backwards from the Divine Bridge, but they wouldn't let you. Because if you could go backwards from there, you could get to Lendl quickly. Because I need to get here. Can I get there actually from... Let's go to Erdtree Sanctuary. Because the other Seedbed Curse in the capital... There's also technically the one if you let the Black Earth die, but I'm going to try to avoid that one. Although I feel like the chances of him actually doing... Like, there's almost no chance any of these NPCs actually do anything in the DLC. Like, I really am just being hyper paranoid with the possibility. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Although I might be sorry with the, like, that definitely could be a thing for having a proper gold needle of Mikola for the DLC. And it'll be a real question on Bobby Joe if I want to mess with that or not. Okay. So we're here. Technically there was a thing we could have invaded for Bernal, but, I might have, lost us that option with what I did. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I need to find the equivalent of where the Dung Eater's room is. Okay. Okay. I might still need to go around. I don't remember if they, like, precious item ahead. Okay, no, they do let you go through here. Excellent. Wonderful. Oh, I didn't realize there was a lever there. An enemy just died in the distance. Always fun to see that happen. I have to go the long way around, don't I? Yeah. It's the one thing I don't think they... Two Fingers Prayer Book. Remember how to get to the upper floor, though. You can just go the long way around, I think. I hope. Oh, wait, do I need to go? Maybe the other door leads to it. No, there's no other door. Okay. Alright. Over here. And nope, that was not the way to go there. Okay. Might have been this way. I hate how accurate these archers can be from a distance. Which, you know, kind of a dumb thing to say now. I say it, like, I hate these archers being able to do their jobs. There we go. Okay, thank goodness. Now let's just make sure we don't fall, and we can instead just go through here as we please. Ooh. There would be something fun in taking the hammer that Hugh uses, fully upgrading it, and killing Radigan with it. It's like, not only did you forge a weapon to kill a god, Hugh, but it was your own weapon. Yeah, this is a nice touch, though. Like, it's always fun when they do this. You can find a real world, as it were, in-game location for something that's one other place. Okay. The next one we can find is I want to leave the Blackguard alive. The Temple of Aglay. Oh, God, this is a pain. Okay. All right. Temple of Aglay. Like, I don't think any of these are actually convenient, which is why they're such a pain. The one problem with me running through so much of this is I didn't naturally come across them. Like, I did have to kind of seek them out a little bit on Bobby Joe, but... And this won't even matter, too, because if I do want to keep the... If I keep the needle for the DLC, then that means I won't be able to finish the game unless I want to get the Frenzied Flame ending. Which we could do. It's a cool ending visually. I just don't like it. Such a goddamn edgelord ending. Oh, this world sucks. Burn it all down. Not that there isn't some, like... I mean... That's not an unfair stance to take, really. Or just not the one I prefer. I prefer even a thin veneer of maybe forced optimism. Volcanic stone. Yeah, so according to the thing I'm looking up, which is unfortunately affects your life because it was the fastest thing. Which for a lot of From Software things I have used Extra Life. It's often has as many problems as it has useful applications to it, but here it just happened to be the first thing that came up and I'm doing this quickly. Okay. So it tells me to find this thing. I need to be here. I need to go through this door. I have a stone sword key, so this is fine. You might be able to get this without using a stone sword key too. But I am going for speed. Okay. Alright. Okay, hanging cages. GameFAQs like this, but man, do I miss the days of GameFAQs. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Okay. Did I just get myself killed? I think I might have. I think I might have gone too far down. I guess we'll try to land on that. Okay, actually, I think we made it. Because this looks like a seedbed curse. Also, that was an immaculate accidental juke. I'm quite proud of that. Yeah, like, there's something said about, like, the GameFAQs where, like, it was nice and simple. They would do that weird, like, ASCII code thing so you could see it that had its own style. Romance Resolve, I think, is pretty decent, actually. But it was also just text. Nothing fancy, no embedded links, no video. Oh, man. The fact that so many things now have to have videos attached to it. Ugh. Feel old complaining about it, but man. Okay. We'll go back here from the prayer room, Grace. So is that... Okay. Okay, I feel like I got like 95% of the way where I needed to go. I didn't do that like last step. Which honestly sounds like me. To the north. Oh my god. Oh, are you kidding me? I just had to go a little bit more this way. I'm such a dumbass. Also getting another somber. It's one of the other advantages of going to New Game Plus. Where are my upgrade materials? We've got 10 of the Ancients and 11 Sombers. So, heresy to say this, but in case Bobby Joe wants to experiment with other weapons, like maybe they have another perfect nautical weapon in the DLC, I don't know. But it is something we can consider. I have upgrade materials for them. And that's short serve. I think this might be... Is it this one? Not even close. Whoops. I died. Death 58. Cut down every staircase I come across. Okay. We'll get these runes back. This way. Okay. Now, what it says to do, head down every set of stairs. Okay. Aha, okay. I think this is the other one. I think. Oh, maybe not. Yes, okay. Wonderful. I have 5 of these now, I think. Excellent. That's all I need. Okay. The other pane, then. Cathedral Forsaken, Forsaken Depths, Underground Roadside? The other problem is now we need to find the Dung Eater. Which... No, it's late. I'm going to leave that for next time. But I might also be able to finish off... We might be able to finish off Nefeli Lu now. Do her thing. Because everything's on fire now.
learned in the round table. The round table holds served, and if the Erd Tree need in the round table.
About the little blood's cocoon.
I see. That is some with it. One of the last few pieces, as promised. The last of this. Well, I wonder what comes next. If he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Nicola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me.
So there we get Gideon pointing at the Nicola for DLC sign.
Stay at the round table for a time. I must learn and see it. How could I call myself? The pursuit of knowledge is without us. I may. Perhaps who's to say whether we'll. What do you think? There are 4 more. Nicola of his twin, Luna Prince. And
right.
Sure here at the hall. If you should learn any, I'll trade you. We both as such.
So I still need to do Millennia's thing. You're here. We have Dung Eater. I doubt you say anything special, right?
Going and shut trapped in this like again.
Okay. I guess we can start the sadness with Hugh and Roderica too. Oh, is Ensha still going? Or did she die when you set everything on fire? Oh, she is still alive.
You've done it. What use do you? I am a finger reader. Do as you please. Now you may. You'd fall.
I'm pretty sure I have all the things from there. And we can do all of these, of course. But we can also do this with her body, so. For now, I'll leave the remembrances on me, though. Oh. Roderica must be over here, then. Yeah, she'll tell me about Hugh.
Look around. Don't worry. I'll continue which is why I need your help. His roots are so he won't last. His shackles are it's high time he
I do feel for them. Like, Roderica just wants to get Hugh out, but...
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms.
About the God-slaying weapon.
Here's one. My masterpiece to slay a god. That's all I've lived for. And my promise to Queen Marika. But do me a favour and do look after the girl.
Oh.
I can't hold on much longer. I'm going the way of the...
Belated Happy Father's Day again.
It was a great honor to make your weapons during my time here. Allow me to call you this just once before it ends. My lord. For that is what you are.
So your miracle's going on your face. It does look like that, doesn't it? I believe this is meant to be more he has like omen things going on with him, and those are like horns that have been chopped off, but...
Weren't you listening? As I've always, you came to challenge, and as long as you did is what I wish. Oh, Smith, now.
Oh, man.
In this ash, it reminds me of my... In this ash, it reminds me...
Oh, wow, okay. Maybe I need to talk to Kenneth Haight again? I thought this was going to be less involved than it was.
I see. Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. can't help but think of it as a curse. A fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
Oh, I wish it worked out for those two. Okay, Kenneth Height. Oh my god, wait a second. Do I need to do the thing that I always forget to do? I always forget to make him advance. You need to rest there. Are they going to be here then? Yep, okay. We did it.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds.
And here we have that rarity in From Software games. A good ending.
Again, I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, though I have now abandoned. I cannot express how much you've helped me. Should you become, I would gladly like. Farewell, I will remain, but your guidance surely lie elsewhere.
It's been some time, Bobby Joe. I just talked to you 5 minutes ago at best. Yeah, that's kind of goofy, but...
Safe and sound. Quite. Lady Nefeli is strong. Such is the sincere. For the time being, I share. At which time by raising you, I hope it is. For the time being, at which time by raising you, I hope it is.
And Kenneth will not make us knight, but that's fine.
Haven't seen you. As you can see. Freedom, besides, Lady Nefeli. Still. So I couldn't lose. I'll let you take a...
And Gustok is still getting those buys. Okay. This is another ancient dragon smithing stone, which is worth getting. Okay. Alright. Well, now that we've done that, I will go back to the sewer and wrap up the stream for tonight. And before next time, I'll... Do I want to go to Underground Roadside? Is that what it is? I'll actually look up how to get to Dung Eater for next time, because good lord, is it a mess. But I think this is the right place I want to be on. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. This... I should just take one more stream. I should be nice and safely comfortable to get Bobby Joe ready for the DLC. And technically, for what's purely mandatory, I've already done that. Now it's just gravy, finishing catching him up. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, everyone. Oh. I always like to quit out first. Not that it matters, you can always see the time and computer, but whatever. Good night.